Ugh, yeah, that was a bit of a struggle. Okay, so we're going to take a walk about the the Little Face mansion. So here are the garden beds that I put in. I'm actually quite proud of those. I think they turned out pretty good. The garden that's in there is very nice, and Bailey's been maintaining that, so very good. Looks like she has some. Yeah, I don't know what all she has in. I do know there's zucchini and there's tomatoes back there and lettuce. Uh, but the beds actually turned out really nice. It's all reclaimed. There's something she needs to put in the ground in a pot. There's carrots right here. You can see. Um, she's using cinnamon to keep bugs off. That seems to work pretty well. Beans. She's got some bean poles going right here. So the little garden is actually pretty cool. Not gonna lie, it's pretty cool. Come over here. These are the new additions to the hop family. So what I did was I moved the old wash line over here. You can see. Ran some lines up to it. Those are all Chinook, I believe. From my brother from another mother, Mark Jackson. These are what he had at his place. They were established. They're taking a little bit longer, but they don't get near the sun and everything over here. This is pretty much in the shade, and this is what we got so far. So they're already up to the very top over there, which is really cool. And they're growing up very decent over there. So I'm drinking on my Marvel blend. This is the Pale Ale IPA. I'm not really sure what you would call this because it doesn't qualify as either of those, really. There is the outside of the brewery in the upstairs deck. America. Right there's the brewery, and then there's where I spend a good bit of my time. So let's venture over to the hops we've got on the side. Now these are established years. I just put in a few more garden beds there. And on the upper side, rain barrel, I have soaker hose going in there right now. So those are what I call the Marvel blend. There's actually 7 different hops in that mess right there. At this point, no, I can't tell what's what. I just blend them all together. But we're at fairly much the beginning of June. And if you look right there, we've got cones. Now, I did nothing with these this year. Nothing. Not at all. Like, I didn't even take down the ropes or anything from last year. I just let them grow. So, it's going to be some watermelon or something put in over there. Again, another little bed down there. Mare's got, something that smells fantastic. She's got the Traeger going. We're doing a brisket. It's been smoking all day. Now she's getting ready to put some chicken wings and some other good stuff on there. So now we move out to more of the blend. There we go. Check that out. That's going in the breezeway. They are robust. This is the most robust that I've seen. Now every year I train them to go out across the front of the house. And then you can see shepherd's hook is completely covered. Shepherd's hook's completely covered. I have them going horizontal. I get to the front door. They surround the front door. But here's one of the coolest things I want you all to see. You see that? Yeah, that's what it looks like. They're cones. I've already got cones. It's incredible. We're at the beginning of June, and I've got cones. More America. I usually train them over to the other side of the flag and onto that shepherd's hook over there. So we're going to be hops galore here at Little Face Brewing. I'm looking forward to it. We're planning on doing a harvest ale this year. I actually still have a bunch of hops left over from previous years. I need to just brew and use them up. Right here's the recipe for them. I'm telling you. Look how robust this vine is. That is like a 1/4 inch diameter. It's incredible. And oh yeah, by the way, America in the hops. And we got the comfy chairs and motorcycle, the whole 9 yards. So what a wonderful, I'm really looking forward to brewing with these beers. We're going to do a pretty Blue Jay, although I'm not crazy about Blue Jays. They can just keep on going. But anyways, I'm looking forward to, I'm going to use up the hops that I have this year. I have several years worth of hops in the freezer. And, excuse me, get over here and have a sit down. There we go. Oh, so I have a bunch of hops to use up. And there's the brew house. There you go. The electric system out there in the back. The keezer, the sink, barrel, table, whole 9 yards. And then we actually got another system right there underneath that black cover. That's the cube. So we can do all sorts of brewing down here in that Little Face Brewing. That's what we do. Anywho, yeah, so I'm looking forward to brewing up some more with these homegrown hops to get rid of what I currently have, and using we're looking at doing a collaboration for a harvest ale this year. Tasting this beer that I have right now on tap with the Marvel blend, I need to do this one again. The honey malt is the for me is the ticket. It's 8.5%, and you don't taste that booze in it at all. It's super sweet. Started out 1070, finished out at 004. Yeah, go ahead and do the math. She's a biggin. But that was just a 5-gallon batch. That was the last thing I did in the cube. So I'm going to do this again in that system back there, and see how we make out. I'm going to step it up, and I'm going to do it as a 10-gallon batch, because there ain't nothing wrong with having this beer on tap for a while. Yeah, I'm digging that for sure. The harvest ale is going to be good come this fall. I'd like to have all of my homegrown hops that I currently have gone by the time this batch comes along, because I want to be able to harvest this whole bunch. I didn't harvest anything last year, so I'm looking forward to this. I think it's going to be an epic year of brewing. I really do. Well, I've got this badass system, so. Plus, I still have the old cube. Anyways, folks, this is SJ Pour at Little Face Brewing. Enjoy the fruits of your labor, folks. Brew beer. Brew wonderful beer. Cheers.